Hi, welcome back to Try It Tuesday. This week we'll be making a really fun Tic Tac Toe game. So if you stop by the library at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, you can pick up a kit with all the supplies you need to make this really fun game that you can play with your family and friends, or you can make as gifts to give to family and friends. So let me show you what you find in your kit. You will find 10 of these clear glass beads. They're flat on the one side and kind of bubbled on the other side. You'll find a muslin bag, cardstock, a Q-tip, a container of Mod Podge. You just need a little. And you'll find 2 sheets of paper in contrasting colors. And this is really important so that your tic-tac-toe pieces are differentiated, so like the X's and O's. Okay, so then at home what you'll need to supply is a Sharpie or a marker of some sort, a pencil, and a scissors. This is really fun, really easy to do, so let's get started and I'll show you how to make your own tic-tac-toe game. So first you're going to take your muslin bag here, excuse me, and your cardstock. This piece of cardstock is just for you to slide in between so that when you mark on the bag, it doesn't bleed through to the other side. So you go ahead, slide that in there, and then you're going to simply draw your tic-tac-toe grid, you know, the hashtag. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoops, I'll hold it down here. And you can do this in different color Sharpies. Regular markers will work well. It doesn't have to be a Sharpie, but I love Sharpies, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, so I have my grid on there, and then you can go ahead and set this on the side for now, and we're going to work on our beads next. So what you're gonna wanna do is get one of your beads, place it on the paper here, and just trace right around it. Okay, oops. Let's do that again because it slid. So you want to hold it in place, and then you're going to trace right around the bead. Okay? And you're going to do that on both sheets of paper. You're going to do it 5 times on this one and 5 times on this one. So you have 5 pieces of each print. Okay? So once you have your circles drawn on, you're simply going to cut them out. Okay. And then you're going to get your Mod Podge, and your Q-tip acts as your paintbrush. So you get one of your glass beads, flip it over, and you're going to put Mod Podge on the back side, the side that is flat. So get that on there, and you're going to paint it on the back side of your bead, the flat side of your glass bead, rock, I keep changing the term. It's all the same thing. So once you have it on there, you're going to get your piece of paper. The printed side is going to face the Mod Podge so that you can't see it now, right? So when you flip it over, it's going to be cloudy. Hopefully you can see that. It's going to be cloudy and it's going to look like you made a mess. Don't worry about it. It will dry clear, I promise. So you're going to go ahead and do these steps 9 more times. So you're going to make 5 on one print and 5 on the other. You can also use different pieces of paper at home or photos if you prefer. You can draw on X's and O's. You can customize it to make it your own. I'm going to show you some of the beads, what they look like when they dry. So I did these here with the exact same process. So like I said, they're cloudy right now. But once it's dry, so you want to let it dry for at least 30 minutes. It'll be completely dry and they'll look like this, which is really adorable. So at that point, you can get your muslin bag. You don't have to keep this in there any longer. And you can, once you have 10 pieces, you can challenge, whoops, that wouldn't go next. You can challenge a friend to a game of tic-tac-toe. All right. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed making your tic-tac-toe game, and I hope I'll see you again next week. Aloha!